live. There we go. What's up, everybody? It's another Tuesday night cool down. Yeah, Tuesday night's main event was wild tonight. Dude, my sides hurt. My throat is already sore. But we're here. We're rocking. And we're ready for an awesome stream tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you, everyone that's already filed in. Apologize for getting started a little late. I had to take a pee break. But I wanted to do that before getting started. I'm not trying to pull a Beardo and like start after the fact. I wanted to get it started before. So let's catch on with who's here. Say hi to everybody, and we'll do the damn thing. I have no plans tonight. I don't know what to talk about. I've got a couple movie trailers up that we can watch and talk about and discuss. But I just want to hang out and chill and have a good night. So let's just do it. First in the door is Atomic Patriot says, yo, what's going on, Atomic Patriot? Good to see you. First, bitches. Absolutely first. Get all the credit. Z Highness says, great Tuesday night's main event. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a good time. Beardo was in rare form tonight. Everybody's having fun, man. It was good to have Rippa back. Yeah, man, it was a good time. We had a little surprise appearance with Drunk 3PO. It was good. Nagrinal says, third. Welcome in, Nagrinal. Good. Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Donald McNamara says, hail to all. Hi, Meek. What's going on, Donald? Welcome in, buddy. Valorous Colt. Why did I say Valorous? Valorous Colt says, hail, Mike. Hail, chat. What's going on? Glyneth. Welcome in, buddy. Charles Vane says, hail, Meek. The creme de la creme of Tuesday night's cooldown. Well, thank you so much. Angmar WK says, hail the chat. Mods and Meek. Welcome in, Angmar. The Gaming Run, and thank you for the raid over on Kick. Shout out to my Kick people. Sorry if I missed you, if you already took off. I appreciate you. Chunk the Punk, welcome in. Gaming Ronan, welcome in. Thank you so much. Shout out to my Kick family. Appreciate you guys. I laugh 98% of the time. Plus, my black ass cannot laugh sitting still. Shout out, bro. It was good stuff. That was hilarious. Welcome in, Sissy. Good to see you over on YouTube. Good to see you. Scapo says, hello, chat. What's going on, Scapo? Welcome in. Hate to raid and run, but I got some liberty to spread. Hey, man, you're all good. You got to spread that liberty wherever you can, man. Who the hell is a Scrapo guy with the fat Beardo pick impersonating me on Tuesday night's main event? I don't know, man. You left a void. You left a little void there, and they had to fill it. They had to step in, man. What's going on, Turd Ferguson? Welcome in. Johnny Blaze says, what a Tuesday night's main event. Beardo lost it finally. Bro, that was hilarious, man. Oh my gosh, dude. I wonder if I could find it. I don't have a clip of it right now. I gotta pull that up. That shit was so funny. Beardo's breakdown of the results of people voting about it Among Us. Yeah. Really Old Movie says, heck of a show. Beardo is officially snapped. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We finally broke him, man. He's done. He's toast. I'm just kidding. AIC's Bible / Every Eye Ministry says, have a great stream. Thank you so much. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Just Mike says, I'm here to cool down from Tuesday night's main event. That's what we're doing. That's what this show's all about. We're just cooling down. Wait, so what? Did Beardo flip the script for? Oh, somebody told Beardo he needed to shave, and he just couldn't take it. It was just too much for him. They're like, Beardo, you need to shave. And he was like, Beardo, shave. Beardo, shave. And then he just, like, screamed at the person, man. Fuck, I wonder if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the clip of it, because that shit is hilarious, actually. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Where is it? Hold on. He just like starts screaming at everybody. I don't know. Let me see. I'll have to look for it. I'll keep looking for it while we're talking. I want to say hi to everybody in chat real quick. Oh no, I missed the meltdown. About what time did it happen? I'm not sure. I got to look for it. I'm sure somebody else knows it. Dylan D says, well, fancy meeting you all here. What's going on, Dylan? Mr. Puffa says, sup, Epic Mike. What's going on, Mr. Puffa? Legendary Scrub says, oh hell, here we go again. Frank the Tank says, what's up, Mike? Can't stay. Got to work. Hey, man, have a good day at work. I appreciate you, Frank. Shout out, man. Shout out over on Kick. Joe, C818 Pureblood, just gifted 1 channel membership. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Hope you're doing well. Gifted a membership to King Deplorable. Welcome in. Look at that. Donna Hall says, hi, hail chat. Oh. Hail chat. Hi, Epic Meek. What's going on, Donna? Welcome in. Every time a live stream has a long intro, I think the person is gobbling up the last few grains of white rice. You wouldn't be far off. I did that just before Tuesday night's main event. No, I had to run and pee real quick and say hi to Lady Epic for a moment. All of that jazz. So I just wanted to get that out of the way first before we got fully started, man. Emily Kruger, happy Tuesday. Welcome in. The Gaming Zone says, you're welcome in. Let me send this out real quick. The Scrappo about 3250 into the stream. Okay, let me go to that. 3250. Is that when a Scrappo shows up, or is that okay? Learn to shave Beardo. Yeah, that's when it pops up. Okay. Nice thumbnail. Well, thank you so much. I did it myself. Bighorn99 says, "Hey Mike, longtime lurker, big fan. You make all streams hilarious. Thank you so much, Bighorn. I appreciate that, man." Escrapo, thanks, bro. Also, are you me? Escrapo says, I don't even know anymore, man. Are you on two separate accounts talking to each other, talking to yourself? Turn Fergie says, the Dr. Doom thumbnail reminded me of this new channel called Straight Outta Latveria. It's literally Dr. Doom making videos about why Reed Richards sucks. Honestly, pretty good. Oh, that sounds kind of rad, actually. Let me see if I can find that. Straight Outta Latveria, huh? Hopefully I won't get in trouble for it. Straight Outta Latveria. There it is right there. Popped right up. Why I despise Reed Richards, and you should too. Okay, interesting. All right, we'll check that out. We could break him better, says Vex Fears. Oh yeah, you absolutely can. Tweet Tone says he did the doc thing. We all know. D-Day McLean says, hey, what's going on, D-Day McLean? Welcome in, buddy. Killing it right now with all the edits on YouTube and stuff. The memes, bro. The meme game is too good. I can't wait for the gayest Marvel project ever so I can ignore its existence. Yeah, a lot of people are going to ignore its existence. Our Buffalo Trace A991 says, hail Epic Mike, what's going on? Legendary Scrub says, gifting memberships when there aren't any dogs on the line. Hey, listen, I know. Supporting the channel when I'm not murdering dogs is also an option. It's actually a preferred option, to be honest. I'd rather not have to shoot any dogs in video games to earn subs. That'd be awesome. I just tagged you with the clip on X, Epic Mike. Well, thank you, Negrino. Winston Spiller says, hail chat and hail Mike. You gotta play some Space Marine 2, bro. It's like Gears but better controls. I'm gonna get it really soon here. So Yellow Flash 2, what's going on, Yellow Flash? Welcome in. Says, yeah, that is a funny channel. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm gonna pull it up and watch it right now. You all imitated Jay. Yeah, we did. That was a pretty good time. What's going on, Adrian? Welcome in, man. It's cause a little wild. Yellow Flash is in here watching my channel. Lord Bolton says, epic cooldown with Meek. Yeah, what's going on, buddy? Dog had been sick, so I haven't been sleeping good. Try to keep an eye on him. Yeah, I feel that. We've been dealing with that with my daughter. She's been not feeling well. So we've been pulling extra parental duties. Our nurses have been staying later and stuff just to make sure she's doing okay. So I feel it. I hope your doggy feels better very soon. The Horror Host says, what if you were murdering cats for subs? I don't want to do that. Valorous Colt says, Max Payne 3 is so underrated. I still have not played it. I really want to, though. Personally liked it when Beardo busted out Space Invaders, dude. But Space Invaders X, that was wild. It was fun. It was funny as shit. All right, I'm gonna watch a little bit of this. I'm just gonna pull up one of them. This is Straight Outta Latveria. Why I despise Reed Richards, and you should too. Over on YouTube. The following broadcast has been designated as mandatory viewing by Lord Doom for all Latverian citizens. Non-compliance will result in immediate banishment and immense shame from Lord Doom himself. Oh, that's great.
Welcome, my loyal subjects, to the first episode of Straight Outta Latveria. Today we shall discuss my greatest annoyance and most hated adversary, Reed Richards. The so-called smart...
I'm gonna skip ahead. I know you're not supposed to do that with videos. I'll go back and rewatch it later. I'm just kind of curious to see, like, this is 8 minutes long.
There were complications. The child had been conceived in a negative zone, and so was...
Oh, so is he breaking down, like, comic book storylines as well? Interesting.
Immense amounts of cosmic radiation during the birth. This was obviously affecting Susan and the child, and
His costume is on point. Anyways, this is kind of interesting. I'll have to check this out. Especially if he goes through like an entire like comic book series and like gives a bunch of lore and shit like that. That's actually kind of a cool idea. I love unique ideas like this. Like we were just talking about that on Tuesday night's main event. Like fucking channels like Mr. Beast have just like ruined creativity on YouTube. Everybody just goes, oh man, how can I get as many clicks as I possibly can? Stuff like that. And I would much, I just fucking miss the time when you were on YouTube and everybody had a bunch of different content. You had different sections of the internet that you could go to for different types of content. You had communities of people around that were all supporting each other and stuff like that, instead of everybody kind of being in it for themselves and just trying to fucking mimic Mr. Beast and do the same shit that Mr. Beast does. Listen, man, I have nothing against anybody that has ever enjoyed a Mr. Beast video. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, the content's designed to be fun and entertaining. I get it. That's not a problem. And I would never shame anybody for watching him. I just never, ever fucking got into Beast. I didn't understand the appeal. Some of his videos were like fine, I guess, when I started watching them. But bro, I just could not fucking get into his stuff, man. I got so bored. I'm like, this just shit. It just doesn't, I don't know, man. It's just frustrating, man. And I know that people will say like, oh, then like hating on a bigger streamer, it's easy to like punch up. Well, yeah, I mean, it is easy to punch up and stuff, but it's one thing to like punch up at somebody because you're jealous of their success. I'm not jealous of Mr. Beast's success. I'm bothered by what it's done to YouTube and how it's affected the algorithm and how it's affected YouTube and how you just get everybody trying to copy Mr. Beast's format for everything. So you just have a bunch of fake people making fake videos they don't give a shit about and you know, to farm content instead of actually like making shit that they like to make and enjoy. It's just annoying. It's the same thing with like the new thing with like how everybody wants to be like a podcaster now. So everybody's starting their own fucking podcasts and everybody's got a podcast and every fucking old washed up celebrity or whatever has a podcast now because they know that it's gonna like you can farm off the people that were a fan of the one thing that they did the one time and stuff. It's like, I get it. I get that you're doing it to make money, but man, it's like there's so many fucking people doing the same shit and rarely does it ever feel like anybody's trying to innovate. You know, that's the other thing too, is like, it's not even about you doing the thing. It's about, will you innovate? Is there something unique about it? Is there something entertaining about it that I don't expect? So a guy sitting there dressed up in like Dr. Doom, a Dr. Doom outfit, posting propaganda about how awful Reed Richards is and doing it from a context of like the comic books and showing like stills of the comic books and stuff. I think that's a great idea. I hope it succeeds because I could see his production level going up, and that to me is the beauty of YouTube. People like that succeed on YouTube. That's fucking rad. I love stuff like that. So, Mr. Beast is Mayo in a skin suit. That's I've never heard that. That's a good one, man. Dude, I'm gonna talk about the time you borrowed money from Luke Cage though. Yeah, dude, that is one of the comics? Didn't he borrow money from Luke Cage and he got shit for it? Or wouldn't pay him back. Max Payne 3 is a video game adaptation of Man on Fire. That's what I like looked like. It seemed like a really similar concept, but yeah, I've never played Max Payne 3, so I want to check it out. So, thoughts and prayers for your daughter, bro. Thank you so much, Nagger. No, I appreciate that. Donna Hall said, "Loving my Epic Mike shirt. I love the design. Thank you so much." Speaking of that, I will shill for my shelf. I will shill for myself. Real quick. If you haven't already heard about it, let's hear about it now. Ladies and gentlemen, your boys got merch. Boom. If one of the mods could drop the link in the chat for me, you can go over. This is on Fourth Wall. We're selling merch over here, man. We got some Epic Mike t-shirts. We've got an Epic Mike t-shirt designed by my twin, who's not my twin, my sister, Miss Rubenhoop. Right here, you can get it in white. You can get it in lilac is what they call it. You get it in red. Orange. Oh fuck, it's taking forever to load the fucking orange. You can get it in what is this, leaf, and you get it in blue. I think this is royal blue. Anyways, true royal. So yeah, you can get a bunch of different colors like that. There's also the dark edition, which this only comes in black. I made the joke, and I'll make it again. You can have it in any color you want as long as it's in black. We got Sneak Meek. This is me in a box sneaking around from Metal Gear Solid. And we've got Solid Meek. And these are limited time shirts. As soon as I finish Metal Gear Solid 3, I'm going to pull these. They will not be available anymore. So go check them out. We'll get them while they're still hot. I appreciate everybody that's bought one. You guys are fucking rad. You guys are awesome. And everybody that has got one has said the quality is awesome. They really like the shirts, that they're really, really, really happy with the quality and the way they look and the way they feel and fit. So go check them out right now while you can. Go get yourself one. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. It's never required, but it's always appreciated. Wanted to give you guys something that's awesome. Try to keep the price at a reasonable point. And this is a kind of a test. If this does well, you guys like this, we can talk about other things that you guys want, stickers, you know, hats, all that kind of stuff, you know, but right now we're just doing t-shirts. We'll kind of go from there. So, Space Marine 2 is great, which was more like the first one. I missed my pointy Corvus helmet. Interesting. What's going on, Renaissance Boomer? Welcome in, buddy. What's up, Joseph A? Welcome in. Mr. Beast looks like he sold his soul. Yeah, what's up, Wyman? Welcome in, buddy. Beast looks dead inside when he smiles. Yeah, he doesn't seem happy. He's probably just way too busy now, man. I just think that he's just, I think he's overwhelmed with it. And now it's all, you know, once it becomes corporatized and stuff like that, because you got to keep making, they want to make more and more money. Once it gets to that point, man, I just don't think you can be happy with what you're doing anymore. You know, the goal should be, at some point you have to go, okay, I'm making good money. I'm happy with the money I'm making, and I'm doing a thing that I love to do. I don't need to grow anymore. Now I just want to maintain and keep doing the thing that I do. It's like, you want to make movies. Okay. Well, like at some point you go, okay, I've grown so much as a movie company, production company. Do I want to corporatize and go big and start making corporate decisions and all this stuff and miss all the parts of making movies that I love? Or do I want to just keep making movies and be happy that I've made enough money to last me for the rest of my life? And then I can help people and do things with it. You know, that's a big thing. Like I will feel like I have made it as a content creator, as a movie creator, you know, as a movie maker, as a producer, as a writer, all of that stuff, when I have enough money that I don't have to work again a day in my life. I can take care of my kids' schooling, whether it's they want to go to college, at a good college that is actually going to educate them, or they want to go to trade school, or whatever the thing is that they want to do to pursue their education. But also that I can help people. Like, that's my biggest thing, man. If I can consistently be able to help people every year and give people, you know, help people that are less fortunate than me consistently and not, you know, hurt my bottom line. Because the problem is, like, you know, I give a lot and I always try to help people out, but it would be nice to, you know, get to a point where you don't have to, you're not helping people and then finding yourself in lack too, man. Because I know a lot of people that have done that. I've done that many times. I've done it at the expense of myself. It'd be nice to not have to do that. So, anyways, I'm getting way off into other things. So I saw Doc was streaming last night, had 15,000 viewers. Yeah, but he was, I also saw him streaming yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. He had way more than that the other day that he was streaming too. He had like 45,000 or some shit like that. So sucks. He got demonetized for reuse content. Screw YouTube and glory to Latveria. He got demonetized? His channel got demonetized for reused content? Did it really? That's wild, bro. That's kind of shit. Prophetic Apathetic says Memba Berry Grift. Memba Berry Grift? Me? I ain't grifting on no Memba Berries. I don't have enough content to be like, remember when I did this thing? King Deplorable says quantity smothers quality. Yeah, 100%, man. Old YouTube comedy is great. Yeah, it is. Dude, I miss the memes, man. Lady Aaron D says, hi, Meek. Hi, chat. Welcome in, Lady Aaron D. Legendary Scrub, what's going on? A food talk can happen. Dude, food is always good. I made steak stir fry today. Veggies, rice, steak with like not tamari. Fuck, what is the name of that? Is it tamari? Might be tamari. Yeah, it was good. It was fucking delicious. So I was really happy with it. What's going on, Can Man? Welcome in, buddy. Man, he appears. That's all you get. If you want to see Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Donald Trump play D&D, check out the AI guy. Ooh, that might be kind of interesting. Check that out. New laptop delivered today, and I can take my time, pick up parts over a little bit by little. So I'm gonna build a kick-ass liquid-cooled PC. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, man. Do you have the shirts in pink for Beardo? I do. I made sure that Beardo could get a pink shirt for himself. So Doom borrowed like $200 from Luke Cage for some reason, and he kicked the crap out of him and said, "Where's my money, honey?" It's pretty good, man. I got mine in pink like Beardo's shirt. I respect that, Donna. I respect the hell out of that. So dog eater merch would be real hot right now. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want dog eater merch? Do you guys want dog eater merch? Dr. Merc Doom is sick. Or Dr. Meek Doom. Maybe I don't know. I would love, like, if I could, if it was like a dream to be like, oh, let me fucking label myself, or like, let me, if I could get the rights to it or whatever, to like brand, like a Dr. Doom brand would be great. Like kind of like MF Doom did. That shit would be so fucking rad. That would have been one of the coolest things ever. So not much you have to do. I'd still be surprised. I'd be surprised if you finish Metal Gear Solid. You know, you're just running through everything. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna try it tomorrow, and if I don't get it tomorrow, we'll play it more on Friday. We're just gonna keep playing it until we finish it. So, like, my guess is that probably by the end of the month we'll be done with it. So, yeah, I don't think I'll beat it this next stream. So, don't beat Metal Gear Solid till after Saturday, please. I'm on vacation. I'll see what I can do, Great Host. But Mike, remember that innocent dog stood in your path? Not you, the podcaster. Oh, gotcha. Prophetic, apathetic. My bad, bro. Yeah, utilizing member berries. I got what you're saying. Yeah, and yeah, it's frustrating. It would be nice. Like, I like, you know, like Michael Rosenbaum has Inside of You, which is his own podcast where he does interviews and just talks to celebrities and stuff. And then what he did, and I thought what he did, because yes, it's a member berry thing, but it's gonna have an end eventually, is he got Tom Welling to do the Talkville podcast, and it's them going through every single episode of Smallville, talking about what they remember from the production side of things, talking about what they remember from the stories and everything that was involved with those episodes and stuff. I think it's a great idea. I think that's a cool way of doing it. It's different, it's fun, and it's not just two people just talking about whatever the hell they want to talk about, you know, because they didn't get different people that were on those episodes to talk about things and stuff. So it's like, if you're a fan of Smallville, there's a niche podcast for you that you can watch and you can enjoy, from the two guys that were there and involved, the two biggest names in that. I think that's a cool concept, and it's different than just, hey, look at that, we were in this thing one time, so let's talk about it. You know, it's like, I don't know. Jeremy has 1 million Geeks and Gamers channels. That is true. He does. I believe in Doom Hendry. This is a pretty day, so I got the grill out one more time. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's still hot as fuck over here. Let me see. Today was 82 or some shit. Yeah, 84, 84, 84, 81, 82, 83. It's hot. I don't want it. It's hot. It's hot. Pull up a poll. No, don't do it. I'm still thinking about buying a pink one and sending it to Beardo. Dude, do it. Don't do that. People could actually get in trouble for wearing that. What if it's just like me? Okay. Like maybe the sneak meek face or whatever, with like a fork and a knife, and then like your meek Doom thumbnail is sick. Rest in peace, MF Doom, by the way. Yeah, hell yeah, man. MF Doom is fucking real one, man. Probably not the kind of merch to be wearing around Springfield, or maybe it is, depending on what you're going for. That's true. No, I want you dressed like Colonel Sanders holding a bucket of chicken shirt. I do need to get on that. I have talked to Miss Rubin about that. What's going on, Magalorian? Beardo really about to play Sea of Thieves? Is he really? I don't know. Speaking of Beardo, we got to watch this clip real quick. I do want to pull this up. We got to do this while it's so hot. This is over on Geeks and Gamers earlier today.
On a YouTube channel 2 months ago.
I don't even show tits on YouTube.
Sort of good looking, a little bit, maybe.
Learn to shave, Beardo. Learn to shave. Beardo, why don't you just learn to shave? Shut up!
Are you okay?
My man melted the fuck down. He was gone. We lost him, bro. He was gone. Ron is right. Man, you broke him. You fucking broke him. He couldn't do it anymore, bro. Look how mad he got, bro. He was like building up to it. A hoodie. They think there's something there.
I like
They're
how
gonna subscribe.
He's a somewhat
Sort of good looking a little bit, maybe.
Learn
You
to
know.
shave, Beardo. Learn to shave. Beardo, why don't you just learn to shave? Shut up!
We finally broke. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I thought I had it. Oh, bro, he fucking, it broke him. Couldn't do it anymore. Let me see. Is Beardo actually getting ready to go live here? I gotta find him. Because I don't know. I never seen him play Sea of Thieves. Oh yeah, he's gonna try to play it. I've never seen him play Sea of Thieves. I don't know if he actually knows how to play Sea of Thieves. That's pretty wild. It'll be interesting to see how that goes, man. Reminds me of Arnold in Kindergarten Cop with that shut up. Yeah, where he's like surrounded by the kids. He's like, shut up. Yeah. Who is your daddy and what does he do? That dude, that shit was hilarious. It's gonna be in 90s tomorrow where I am. I must be so hot. I don't know, man. I'm fucking done with this shit. It's fucking September. We're supposed to be done with this hot ass fucking weather. And here we are, stuck in the hot ass fucking swamp ass, stink ass weather, man. Fucking killing me, bro. Apathy Tale says Smallville is awesome. My best friend is actually going through a Smallville kick. Been nostalgic as hell. Dude, Smallville's great. I go back every couple of years and rewatch it. It's always a good time when you do. I am somebody, I often will speed through or skip through a lot of the first and second seasons. They're fine. I don't hate them or anything like that, but I to me the show gets really good around season 3, like exceptionally good around season 3. That's when I really get invested in it. Having watched it before, when I originally watched it, I loved it. The episodic villain of the week thing was pretty great, but I liked it when they started getting into the more like Superman lore. So, and thumbnails boss, Mike. Well, thank you so much. So, I appreciate it, bro. That shit's hilarious. That'll be the moment of that'll be the highlight of your next highlights video. I respect it. Check your DMs. All right, I'll check my DMs here. Yeah, we're obviously gonna have to. I would stream snipe Beardo, but he probably won't even get started with his stream until well after I'm done. So, oh man, excuse me. Sorry, you guys. Also, please forgive me when I'm coughing. I've got a very sore throat. I didn't want to say anything on Tuesday night's main event because it's just gonna get fucking clipped. Everybody's gonna make fun of me. But oh yeah, that's right, D-Day McLean. I remember you sent me that. Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do. It's pretty wild. Let's see here. Yeah, dude, mental stability destroyed 100%. Hey, Apollo Monopoly for $10 US says nothing. Just drops it. Doesn't say a single thing. Just he just like threw it at me and walked out the door. I was like, oh shit, thank you. I appreciate the Apollo Monopoly. Thank you for the $10. Getting cooked, man. Yeah, dude, it's hot. I've discovered Adobe Bridge keywords, and now I feel the need to categorize every animal species I've ever photographed. That's a fucking lot, bro. You're in Michigan. Enjoy. You'll be covered in snow in 30 days. Yeah, probably. Fucking last year, man, in October, we got to fucking Halloween, and we got almost, I can't believe it's already been almost a year, bro. I told everybody, I told this story before, but yeah, it was supposed to be Halloween, and my kids really want to go trick-or-treating, and I was like, it's really cold outside, guys. So we just bought them some candy and stuff, and then it fucking dumped, like, what was it, 8 inches of snow? Miss Rough Night will, and Mr. Rough Night will remember, but was it 8 inches of snow? It was a lot. It was a stupid amount of snow, and it happened, like, within a matter of, like, an hour or two. It came down so fast, because everything got like a layer of like wet on it from like rain, then immediately turned to snow, dumped, so all the roads were slick as fuck and icy as fuck. And then it started knocking out power in different places around the area, and then it knocked out power here, man. It was fucking scary, man. And there was nowhere to like go. You couldn't just like get in your car and drive because a lot of places didn't have power. So there was like, you know, where I live, my mom lives semi close by. We have other people that live semi close by to us that we could like go and stay with if we needed to. And like, it was just, there was nowhere to go, and you couldn't go out on the roads because they were so icy, man. So no one would have made fun of you with a sore throat. Nothing can break through 5 million Beardo, banana, and Savvy Bush jokes. That's probably true. Tea with honey is the secret for sore throat. I'll definitely be doing that after the stream. Yeah. I'm drinking water right now, chugging my jug. Keep keeping up with it, so it was way too much. It was a lot of snow, man. Throat sore from all the insert gay joke of choice. Damn. Didn't even fill it in. He just left it blank so that anybody could fill it. That's crazy. Xfear says the super chat asking Beardo how many bananas he could fit when they touch side was wild. Dude, I couldn't believe it. The temperature actually cooled down here because we got hit by a surprise tropical storm yesterday. That doesn't sound like a good way to drop the temperature. Damn. Niagara Null says sheesh. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Sheesh. I'd never make fun of you for getting a sore throat. Well, thanks. Miss Rough Night says, we managed to deliver our goodie bag of treats to Mike's kids before the power went out. Yes, you did. We live all 3 minutes away from the Epic house and it took us 45 minutes to get home. That was rough. I'm so glad you guys got home safe because that was rough. 674 for 199. Hold on. Let me see. Says new show, The Bush and Banana Cast. It's not a bad idea, actually. The Bush Cast. We'll call it, maybe me and Savvy will just do a stream called Bush Cast. It's not a bad idea. Oh man, got ideas cooking now. When I lived in northern, why can't I think of what NH stands for? What the fuck does NH stand for? New Hampshire. Northern New Hampshire. Every Halloween was really cold. We always went out, but the kids' costumes are all designed with layers involved. That makes sense. Yeah, it usually rains, but it's usually like a light rain, and it's decently, like, it's still, you can get away with wearing like a regular costume. You don't have to wear like layers and stuff. Typically we get away with it. But last year, for some reason, it just got fucking brutal. Allegra and water combo for me. That's a good idea too. I hit by a storm soon in my city. I hope the throat gets better. Thank you. For me, Michael Rosenbaum and John Glover are the real standouts of Smallville. Their scenes are S tier. Yeah. Michael Rosenbaum and John Glover are amazing. Michael Rosenbaum is actually my favorite Lex Luthor. Of all the Lex Luthors. I think he's the best. And John Glover is amazing as Lionel Luthor. Yeah. New Hampshire. Thank you. All right. Like I said, I didn't have a lot to talk about. I saw a couple movie trailers dropped. I wanted to check these out. I got one that was suggested to me that's dropped 11 days ago, but I haven't seen the trailer for it. For the Wolfman, or it's just called Wolfman. So I want to check that out. I want to watch some of these. I know they're going to get copyright claimed because everything is the fucking worst on YouTube, but I want to check them out anyways. So we got to get Krista back with a well-timed fart. I do need to. Ooh, that's a really good question. Tom Patriot says, who is the best adaptation of Batman, Superman, and Flash? Oh boy, that's a really good question. I think Michael Rosenbaum is the best version of Flash from Justice League, the animated series. The best adaptation of Batman is the Arkham Batman from the Arkham games. And the best adaptation of Superman is probably Christopher Reeve, excuse me. He's probably the best version of Superman. That's what I think anyways. Now, if it's all live action, the best adaptation of Batman is I want to say Ben Affleck. I think Ben Affleck may have the best adaptation of Batman, because he's designed after Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, and I think they did a great job of that adaptation. And live action, the best adaptation of Superman is still Christopher Reeve. He is hands down the quintessential Superman. I recently rewatched Superman the movie, and he is Superman. He's phenomenal. Henry Cavill is my personal favorite Superman. I like Henry Cavill the most. I like alien Superman, who doesn't quite relate to humans and has kind of like he's still trying to find his moral center and stuff. But a lot of respect for Christopher Reeve. He's amazing. And then Flash, if it's live action adaptation, probably season 1 Flash. Grant Gustin season 1 Flash is probably the best. Yeah. They hit my latest video with copyright to fuck. Yeah, dude, it's wild. Pretty much every other video either gets age or ad suitability Like I get the little yellow sign, or I get a copyright claim for something. So, but yeah. Best Batman probably Bale or Ben Affleck. I think it's Ben Affleck. I don't think Christian Bale does a good Batman, personally. I wouldn't say good. Okay, let me say it this way. I don't think he does the best Batman adaptation. At least in The Dark Knight, which is where a lot of people know him. Batman Begins is a pretty decent adaptation of Batman, but there's a lot lacking because he's still growing into the Batman that we would know. But when we get into the Dark Knight, he's not really, like, I don't know, it's just different. I just don't think Christian Bale, like, his Batman is good, but it's not great. What makes Christian Bale's Batman so good, or those movies, is The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is phenomenal. It's one of the best comic book movies ever made. But it's not a good Batman adaptation. It's a good concept with, like, it's a good, decent story with Batman in it, but it's not like a great or accurate adaptation of Batman. So Reeve is amazing indeed as Superman. Yeah, he's amazing. Ezra Miller for Flash. I can see why a lot of people like Ezra Miller's Flash. I just feel like we didn't get enough time with him. I will say the scene in Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League, where Barry goes back in time is great. That is so fucking rad. Where he's like trying not to like go back in time because he realizes if he pushes his powers too much, he can do some really crazy shit. But then I like that he gets the idea to go back in time to like save his mom, which starts Flashpoint. It's an interesting concept. The Flash movie is fucking awful though. 90s TV Flash, yeah, dude. I watched the 90s TV Flash and the 90s Flash movie, with the guy that played Barry's dad in the Flash TV show. Let me see, what was his name? Yeah, the 1990s Flash movie. Let me see if I can find the actor that did it. John Wesley Shipp. There we go. Yep. It was a TV movie. Yeah, I remember watching that. And like his big weakness was he had low blood sugar. Yeah. He would like run too fast and then his blood sugar would get to him and then he would like fucking get dizzy and shit and then people would beat the fuck out of him. They're like, "Oh man, this guy's fucking about to pass out from low blood sugar because he didn't eat enough hot dogs on the way here. Time to fuck him up." No, it was cool though. The costume, dude, this is one of the best Flash costumes I think I've ever seen. Like obviously here in like the HD and stuff, it's, you know, you can see them like the flaws or whatever, but like on like regular television, there was nothing like this. So the way it looked was rad. The TV show wasn't super great. The made for TV movie I thought was kind of cool, but yeah, it was criminally underrated. People were not ready for that shit back then, but like the interesting like Velvet Crush like style with the muscle suit and stuff like that. It's actually not a bad costume design at all. The gloves look fucking rad. I like that they try to make it that sleek fitting suit like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good, man. Over TV, it's Conroy hands down. Yeah, I'm just going if we do live action, but Bale does a great Bruce Wayne. He's a decent Bruce Wayne. I think my favorite Bruce Wayne is, and my favorite Bruce Wayne, I'm specifically going live action again. My favorite Bruce Wayne may be Michael Keaton's. I think Michael Keaton does a really good Bruce Wayne. But I do think, I mean, Bale does a good job, especially in The Dark Knight. A little bit more, we get to see more of him doing the Playboy thing, you know? But Beardo's copyright claiming me. Good luck. Bale doesn't really do any detective work in this trilogy. He does a little bit in the second movie, but I would love a World's Greatest Detective movie. So the movie is awesome, yeah. Side note, why do they not make left side orientation PC cases? That's a good question. I don't know. What's going on, Dan Vask? How you doing, buddy? Dan, I hope you're doing well, man. I know shit's going wild in your country right now, but bro, we prayers for you, man. Is he actually buff versus the costume? It's a little bit of both. He actually is in really good shape, but he's not jacked like that. That was before people were getting jacked like that all the time. So he was like in good shape, but that costume made him look jacked because they were trying to go for the comic book feel of it. So what's up, Chrysanth? What's going on, Garfield's Bizarre Adventure? Welcome in, buddy. Big problem with Flash adaptations. They'll adapt Barry Allen, but just use Wally West's personality. Barry didn't really joke around in the comics until the New 52. That was always more Wally's thing. Yeah. Which is why I kind of liked Grant Gustin's take on it, because he's not really joking a lot in those. He's pretty serious. He's a kid trying to figure out his life and stuff, man. Biggest issue with the suit is the belt edge of the gloves. They look plastic and cheap. Yeah, but I mean, when he was running and moving around and stuff, they looked really cool. Like I said, back when you couldn't see the HD, like, because it was like not even, it wasn't even 480p back then or whatever. Like, the costume looked amazing, bro. So the suit is cool. In the lore, the suit design is a deep sea diving suit or something, where he's able to survive the force of the air passing by while Flash is running. That's right. Yeah. Because they explained that it was like a compression suit for him. Morgan Freeman as Lucius and Michael Caine as Alpha was great. That was a good one too, man. Ryan is right, says Beardo fat. Absolutely. I want to see you eat medium rare steak, Isaac. I love medium rare steak, so. Mustang McCracken says you can't make left-oriented computer cases without putting the card slots on the other side of the board. It would be a lot more expensive to have two mirrored boards manufactured. Oh, that makes sense, man. Thanks, man. Been working hard on being safe. Thanks for the love, dude. Yeah, absolutely, man. 320p maybe. I don't even know. I hate the CW Flash. Would cuck Barry at any chance I could. Yeah, the season one wasn't too bad. I thought they did a good job in season 1. But like, cause that finale, dude, the season finale of season 1 of the Flash, I know there's a whole meme with Kevin Smith crying about it and shit, but you know, I think that's an unfair shake on it, because it really was phenomenal. Like, there really was nothing like it, like on television, like to that level. Maybe Arrow, but honestly, even Arrow, like Arrow season 1 is decent. Arrow season 2 is where it really hits its stride and like really does a great job. I thought Arrow season 2 was phenomenal, but season 1 of the Flash is fucking great. Biggest miscast: Ezra Miller as the Flash or Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor? Okay, so here's the thing. Jesse Eisenberg as regular Lex Luthor, complete miscast. But Jesse Eisenberg is not regular Lex Luthor. Jesse Eisenberg plays Lex Luthor's son. He plays Lex Luthor Jr. specifically. And I like the concept of a Lex Luthor's son, where his dad, the Lex Luthor that we all know or whatever, like, I think he was in jail at the time, you know, created a son who he tried to fashion to do and take over the world like he did, but there was no like competition. There was nothing to like drive him. And so he was just like this broken kid trying to like run the world or whatever and get justice on his father that he never got to get justice on. So I don't think in that case it's a miscast. As regular Lex Luthor, it's a complete miscast. I don't think Ezra Miller was miscast as Barry either. Ezra Miller is just insane. If Ezra Miller off camera wasn't so crazy and tripping and acting a fool, I think his portrayal of Barry Allen would have been pretty favorable. So EW shows in general, just bad teen dramas. I can't stand those kind of shows. See, that's the thing. I think that Arrow season 1 was decent, but Arrow season 2 is really good. It transcends shitty CW drama. After season 2, though, it starts to struggle and kind of falls off. But season 2 of Arrow is actually really fucking solid, man. When he's trying to deal with not killing anymore and he's trying to actually be a hero and help people and shit. And then season 1 of The Flash, they actually try to get away. They're not just dealing with just drama. They're actually trying to like deal with the Flash and the fallout of the Flash and the Reverse Flash and their like dynamic and shit like that. It's pretty great. Especially like the season where they do or at the end of the season where like the Reverse Flash and Barry are talking to each other, and the Reverse Flash is like, you know, I had to train you to get faster, and I had to train you to use the Speed Force because I needed you to get strong enough so I could use your power and take your power so I can go back to my timeline. But like the thing is, the worst part about it is, as I've grown to like watch you become the Flash, and as I've grown to like watch you actually gain the power of the Flash and become the hero that I despise in the future, I have grown to love you as a person, and I'm actually legitimately proud of you growing into the hero that I know that one day you'll become. And that is such a great concept, to think as a villain. You went back in time to destroy this guy that you despise and you hate with every fiber of your being. And you get stuck in his timeline and you go, fuck, if he doesn't become the Flash, I don't exist the way that I exist. And it also means that I'll never get my powers back. So you have to help train him and guide him and mentor him correctly. You can't do it badly. You actually have to treat him like a hero. You actually have to like guide him and mentor him to become the hero that you've always known, that everybody loves and looks towards, whatever. And then for him to like fucking become the Flash like you know him, and then you start to like admire this person and care about this person and love this person. Oh dude, and Barry's like, don't you fucking act like that, don't you say that shit to me. And he's like, sorry man, it is what it is. He's like, I'm still gonna destroy you because like I am a villain and I own that shit, but damn, does it kind of suck that I actually care about you. So Arthro, see, this is from the Flash, the first season of the television show. It's not the last episode, it's the episode before last, I think. This is a neat concept. It all went downhill. Yeah, the show fucking falls apart. That's the problem with the CW shows. They fall the fuck apart super fast. Fuck Mark Guggenheim. I'll say that forever. For completely fucking up the Flash. He got super invested in the shippers and listening to them talk about their fanfic shit and their shipping of Felicity and Oliver together and shit. It was so bad. The show basically became Felicity and Friends, and he knew that there was a ton of drama behind the scenes. He knew that the fans were unhappy and pissed off, and he kept placating the shippers and fanfic people instead of the actual hardcore fans of Arrow. And it got worse and worse and worse, and Oliver became a worse and worse character. And then the season that he left, the new writer that stepped in actually tried to do something more aligned with what Arrow was supposed to be, and people said it was a lot better. And then the last season they just completely went off the rails with the Felicity shit. Man, she was the worst part of the show, was Felicity, and I loved her character in season 1 and mostly in season 2, but man, oh man, did she make that show fall off hard when they put the focus on her over everything else. Man, it was fucking terrible, bro. And then Iris, I think Iris was good in the first season of The Flash, but her character got progressively worse too. I stopped watching The Flash before I stopped watching Arrow. I watched season 3 of The Flash, and I watched part of season 4 and stopped. I watched all of seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Arrow before I stopped watching. So never listen to the shippers. It's true. My problem with CW shows is they all become required reading for each other. That's true. Yeah, but their crossovers were some of the best. When they actually did crossovers, shit was rad. The crossovers were legit, but they were good until the shows got so shit that they couldn't keep up anymore. So, and then, to be honest, this is the other part of it. If it wasn't for like Supergirl, which Supergirl season 1 was not great, but it was decent at times. There was some good stuff in it. It was not as good as it could have been, but not as bad as it probably would have been. But also we got Tyler Hoechlin's Superman from that, which gave us Superman and Lois. And Superman and Lois season 1 is really, really, really good. Season 2 of Superman and Lois was not so good. Let me see here. How many seasons of Superman and Lois are there? I think there's 3 seasons. No, it's actually the reverse. It's season 1 of Superman and Lois is really good. Season 2 of Superman and Lois is also pretty damn good. Season 3 of Superman and Lois struggles a bit until like the midway point. Season 3 of Superman and Lois gets really heavily into like the storyline with Lois having like cancer and stuff. Season 2 of Superman and Lois is fine too, but the villain, they made the villain like this chick who has like this plan, but her plan doesn't really make a lot of sense. And to be honest, she's not that intimidating as a villain. And because of that, the stakes are too low, like, because you know Superman's gonna beat her. But what it does is it builds a bigger villain for season 3, who doesn't really even come into play until like halfway through season 3. And we also get Lex Luthor in season 3, and that Lex Luthor is pretty cool. So my problem with the MCU, yeah, Raylos are weird, yeah. Made it to season 5, man, good on you, bro. I stopped watching The Flash after season 6, Mike. It got so bad. I heard, and I know they got like fucking a Plastic Man showed up in the show and he was awful. Black Canary and Arrow is really weak, wasted character. Yeah, I would have loved to see Laura actually grow into Black Canary and get powers and shit like that. Instead, it just was awful, man. Creative Arsenal, man, have a good night. Appreciate you, buddy. Supergirl tanked the whole franchise. Yeah, but it also gave us Tyler Hoechlin. So Supergirl started out cool. Then it was I'm with the gays. Yeah. Supergirl started out, like I said, season 1 was fine. Then season 2, they're like, we need to have gay representation. So her sister's gay. And it didn't make any sense that her sister was gay. And they're like, well, too bad. And then they just got like really into the drama of that. And like her constantly talking about, oh, it's okay, sister, that you're gay. And stuff like, nobody gives a fuck. Just move on, man. So I don't know. It was kind of stupid. So I mean, probably the only time we're going to get a live action Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter was decent in Supergirl at times, but we also got Martian Manhunter in Smallville. I like Martian Manhunter in Smallville. They just did not use him enough. He was criminally underused. My hatred of Supergirl is when I stopped watching all of it. I believe Batwoman was happening too. I never watched Batwoman. I've been rewatching The Adventures of Lois and Clark. Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman or whatever, is great. Yeah, it's great. First season of Heroes is good. First season of Heroes is goated. Smallville is goated. Agreed. Lois Superman. Lois and Clark New Adventures was great. I don't really care for Superman and Lois. I like Superman and Lois. Melissa Benoist is pretty. She is very pretty. It's painful to watch a few good seasons of a show tank hard like most CW stuff. Yeah, it is. It sucks to watch a show that you love just fall apart like that. So people had hope for The Last Jedi too. That's what made it hurt worse. That's true. We've had 4 live action Martian Manhunters. What were the other 2? I know the guy in Smallville. And then we had Martian Manhunter, live action Martian Manhunter. Oh, that's right. We had a live action Martian Manhunter in Smallville. We had a live action Martian Manhunter in Supergirl. And we had live action Martian Manhunter in Justice League. What was the 4th? Justice League, JLA pilot episodes, Smallville, Supergirl, Snyder Cut, all had. See, I don't remember the JLA pilot episode. But okay, interesting. I'm someone that loved the musical crossover with the Flash and Supergirl. Did you really? Interesting. Dean Cain had a memorable bulge. Well, the other thing about Dean Cain, dude, and his Superman, he was jacked. Like, and that was before people got like really, really ripped on television and stuff. Like, you'd have like guys that had like, they were like muscular, but they didn't have like a really like jacked physique. Like, for his time in the 90s, like, Dean Cain was jacked, bro. It was kind of legit. I was like, fuck, bro. Like, he was in really good shape. In kind of the same way that Craig is obsessed with Jake Gyllenhaal's body, man. Dean Cain was legit. So, Tom Pager says what? I don't know. All right. We got a little bit more time. We might go another hour, maybe. Like I said, I'm dealing with a sick kid, so we're trying to pull parental duty. I just want you guys to know I'm not leaving because I don't want to hang out. So I have not watched Black Lightning at all. Justice League of America pilot from the 90s only had 1 episode, but had a decent Manhunter. Why did I not remember that? Did I say Batman? Jake's Batman? No, Jake Gyllenhaal's like was jacked or whatever. Craig likes Jake Gyllenhaal in whatever movie, Roadhouse or whatever. And he was jacked or whatever, and he was like really into it. I'm like, I don't like this. Mike is gay for Dean Cain. Everyone's gay for Dean Cain. Okay, let's just be honest here. Why don't I remember this show? Justice League of America. Why don't I remember this? Holy shit. This can't be real. This can't be real. I can't play that music. Was this a real show? 1997? Is this real? I've never seen this, bro. This is like lore I've never seen before. Look at this. Bro, look at that. Yeah, live action Hal Jordan. Like, the costumes aren't half bad. Okay, so we got Flash. We've got, is that Goliath? I think that's supposed to be Goliath. That's Hal Jordan. And I don't know who the fuck this bitch is supposed to be, or this bitch. Is that supposed to be Black Canary, maybe? What? No fucking way. Okay, we got... I don't know what kind of music they're playing. Oh, they're playing the original Justice League. Okay, is that Aqua Woman? Ice and Fire? Okay, yeah. Oh, Adam. Not... Okay, sorry, not Goliath. Adam, thank you. Can we look at Ben with 2 Ys? We can check out Ben. Bro, what the fuck is this? This shit's wild, bro. Martian Manhunter, yeah? Holy shit, bro. Last season of The Flash, they brought Barry's mother back as a speedster and they had lightsaber battles with lightning. They butchered God's... Oh, no, bro, that's bad. Not Goliath. Okay, my bad. That's Adam. Sorry about that. Jake Gyllenhaal was good in Prince of Persia movie. Yeah, he was all right. The best part of the Prince of Persia movie was Ben Kingsley because he was one of the best fucking villains. So, wow, I did not know about the Justice League of America. That's wild. Fuck, I'm glad that didn't get made. That would have been bad, bro. The budget was spent on the trailer. I can see that. The Flash's costume is, it's something all right. He had turd Ferguson. That's wild. I'm in pain just remembering that shit. How did I find out about Dragon Ball Z in the 90s, but not this? I don't know, bro. That was wild. All right. I wanted to check out, real quick. We talked about this. There's 2 trailers I really want to watch. There's one called Brothers. It's on Amazon. It's, Brendan Fraser and Peter Dinklage are in it, and I want to check this out real quick. I just heard about it this morning, and I was just interested. We're not forgetting that Peter Dinklage is a piece of shit and kicked the ladder out from under or under him after he climbed to the top by getting a bunch of small people, short people, and dwarves, putting them out of work in the live action Snow White movie. So I'm not forgetting about that. They had cutaway interviews with the Justice League of America members. It was strange. Really? I'm gonna have to watch this at some point, dude. That's crazy. Peter Dinklage, hard pass. That's fair. The step stool. He kicked the step stool.
Where are my emeralds? What's the holdup?
Making arrangements.
What the fuck?
Some families have a long line of dentists or lawyers. We had a long line of felons. That's me. The big ugly one is my twin brother, Mo.
I like how they just like, if they give him a handlebar mustache, that means it's a bad guy. Guys, if I grow a handlebar mustache, does that make me a villain too? Like I just like a good start tossing dwarves. That's wild, dude. Like just shave all this down and just go full handlebar mustache. Does that make me a bad guy? What's up, 1-800-DANKY? How you doing, buddy? No need to give me a handlebar mustache. How you doing, Danky? Danky is gonna be busy as fuck with some of these Beardo clips, bro. That makes you a Yahtzee? What? No, you're already a villain. That's not good. That's not good. All right, let's watch more of this.
Okay. I had the plans. He had the hands.
We just bought a house while we're having a kid.
Bro, come on.
I am finished stealing shit.
Let's do this one and split.
I have to take it down. 1, 2, 3, Dracula. We can go 2 out of 3 if you want.
Get on the floor.
Short one is hiding emeralds. It's gonna be a Leprechaun reboot. That's crazy. Make a character with alopecia and make them the villain. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Either a villain or a 1970s porn star or a biker. None of those are bad things. None of those are bad options, man. I know 1-800-DANKY saw Beardo's meltdown. There's no way he didn't. So it doesn't make you a bad guy. It just means you're in your villain era. That's fair.
I just feel like Wolfman would beat out Dracula.
Wolfman's once a month. Dracula is all the time. Use your head.
This is a new beginning, huh? Can we have some private time?
Yo. What is going on right
What's
now?
wrong with you? Mom?
Oh, shit! He dented the car!
You were gone 30 years.
I can apologize.
This went in a
only
very
so
different
much.
direction. What is
You
happening?
haven't apologized at all. Why are you back now?
The emeralds, worth about $4 million.
I got a plan.
But it takes all of us.
Terrible plan.
Trailer looks bad. Yeah.
Suck on my balls.
That's pretty good. I'd just like to remind everyone that's Thanos. Yeah. And Cable. One shot of it didn't even look like Jots. That's true. I'm high and haven't laughed once. It's not good, man.
Justice!
Huh? Yo, what are we doing, bro?
Oh,
Why are we getting a CGI orangutan?
okay.
What the fuck is this?
Thank you.
Mike, you need to learn to pause more often. Danky. Wow, Resev. I think, Resev, you need to pause more often. I think you need to pause and reflect on whether or not you should send me chat saying to pause and reflect, okay? I'm sorry. Reset, that was out of line. Francis McDormand, I'm in. I think it's getting close. Pause the damn lips, Resef. I hate this trailer so much. Yeah, it's not good. No, it's terrible. I'm not interested in that at all. This is all. I'm just wanting to keep your stream up. Oh, they're not going to take my stream down for this. I get why they took my stream down in the other one because it played so much of the Superman theme. But LOL, so random was a trailer. Yeah, this looks terrible, bro. I lost any respect I had for Marissa Tomei. I mean, she's hot. She gets a lot of respect. She gets a big, wide berth of grace for me because she's really, really hot. So, Amazon, why? I don't know. Danky says, who did I kill? Beardo. In Minecraft. So, we need to know who the Coen brother is now. Yeah, I'll pass on that. Yeah, I don't blame you. Now, one movie I am really interested in, and I do want to watch, I have not watched, I think I might have watched a trailer on TV for this, but Chris Gore has been going off about this movie, and we may end up going to an early screening of this. We'll see. I'm not saying for sure yet if we can or not, but we'll see. Is a movie that, with starring Demi Moore called The Substance. Chris Gore has been going off about this film. He says it's one of the best films of this year. He says Demi Moore is amazing in it. He says the content of it is really great. And he said it's also scary as fuck. He mentioned Cronenberg like level horror in it. So we'll have to see. I wanted to watch a trailer for this real quick to kind of refresh my mind on it. Because no, I didn't watch it on stream. Rough Night had sent me this and we watched it. It looked interesting, but I kind of want to watch it again to refresh my memory on it. And also to go, you guys can see it. And then if we do the early screening, I'll probably post a review of it here on the channel to check it out. So Marissa's natural boobs, give her a pass. There you go. And we'll check out the Wolfman trailer. I do want to check that out.
People always ask for something new. It's inevitable. At 50, well,
That's Bruce Willis's
it
ex.
stops.
And also we're getting what's it called? Dennis Quaid is kind of on like renaissance recently. He's been in like a lot of shit, bro. Like he's been like a lot of shit recently. And shout out to him for being in Reagan and stuff and being very vocal about his conservative values in Hollywood, because that's a good way to get yourself blacklisted. And he doesn't seem to care. He's like, nah, man, fuck it. I'm going to be in whatever I want to be in and talk about whatever I want to talk about. So he did a really good interview with Joe Rogan. I haven't finished all of it, but yeah, it's a pretty good interview.
Have you ever dreamt of a better version of yourself?
Dennis is making a comeback. Yeah, man.
Younger, more beautiful, more perfect.
Apparently the director of this movie, Colleen or whatever, she is she's been studying like film her whole life, and I think this is only her second movie ever. So just got back from Green Bay. Hope everyone had a good time while I was away. Well, welcome back, the Bear Thing Show.
One single injection unlocks your DNA and will release another version of yourself. this is the substance.
I'm Sue.
Dennis.
You're hired.
Let's go.
Did Mick Gordon write the music? I don't know. I've heard this movie is nuts. And I've heard that it takes a big shot at Hollywood. And everything going on in Hollywood with like beauty standards and stuff. So it'll be interesting. Also, Danky, we gotta talk, bro.
A perfect balance of 7 days each. The one and only thing not to forget. You are one. You can't escape from yourself.
There's been a slight misuse of the substance.
This balance is not working.
Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop? Would you like to stop?
Transformers 1 was pretty good. The idealistic Megatron's fall to villain, it was handled pretty well. That's awesome. Hey, Warm Wet Bussy. So I don't like when people are soft and add to the banned words list. Well, that's why I added it to the banned words list, so you can get fucked.
Fine. Everything's fine. You have to
Control yourself! Fat.
People are gonna love that.
Yeah, this actually looks pretty interesting. I am interested in checking it out for sure. We'll see whether or not it's any good. But I mean, I trust Chris Gore, Frank Gore specifically. I know I keep calling him Chris. I don't know why I'm calling him Chris. I trust Frank Gore with his take on stuff. So I would not be. Yeah, I'm hoping that it ends up being really good. So. Boom. Oh, bye, Warm Wet Bussy. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, you're gonna show up in my chat and try to be edgy, and then you got banned. That's so sad. Adrenochrome. What the shit is this? I don't know, man. Dennis Quaid looks like one of those puppets from that Genesis video. That's wild, dude. The fuck do I flip the question mark? Or did I flip the question mark? I don't know. You broke it, man. You broke it. So, yeah, man. And that looks interesting. I would definitely check it out. Demi Moore possesses the Almighty. That references for Bleach fans. I've never seen Bleach. I've not watched Bleach yet. It's actually on my list of things to watch. So. Looks like it won't be lacking substance. It was Ryan's alt. That's wild, dude. All right. Porblicito? I don't know what that means, but sounds right. Binary Recoil seems to know how to do it, so I don't even know how to flip question marks, bro. I'm kind of a retard when it comes to technology, so yeah, the substance, we're gonna be checking that out hopefully tomorrow. I'm excited for it. It looks interesting. It looks like it could be fun. It looks, you know, if it's as nuts as Chris Gore says it is, then I'll have lots to talk about. That's for sure. So yeah, man, I don't know. I'll definitely be interested in checking it out. All right, somebody asked me to go check in on Ben. I don't know what Benology with 2 Ys is doing. I think he's playing WoW. Yeah, I think he's playing WoW. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Beardo has cut his stream time, his intros and by a lot. Oh, he's playing Overwatch 2. Ugh. All right, well, let's watch Ben play Overwatch 2 for half a second. I'll see if he actually is going to talk to me too. I doubt it. He never talks to his chat. Okay, here we go. Is he playing Tracer? Yeah, he's playing Tracer. I think he's playing Tracer. I don't know anything about fucking Overwatch. Look how intense he is, though. Did Beardo buy a lapel mic yet? I don't know. I don't think so. He's playing the new Gila Luna. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna say hi to Ben and leave. Never mind. if I can get my thing to work. Dude, I've been having so much trouble like getting chat to pop up for me. Let's see here. Shik, thank you 74. Thank you for the 199. What are your Carlin band 5 words? I won't tell you what my band words are because then you'll try to use them. So let's not try to figure out what they are either, please. There's just a couple words I don't let people use because I'm like, there's just no reason to use those. And the problem is I have to be in charge of what words can or can't be used in my chat, or else YouTube will get mad at me. That's another thing that people don't seem to people forget. Not a lot of people, but there are people that do this that don't understand that YouTube also censors the chat and keeps track of who's saying what in chat. And so some words they just naturally ban. And also, if a streamer or somebody is not, or a YouTuber is not regulating their comments more, and people are dropping like slurs and stuff in their comments, they will get in trouble for it. Their channel will get struck for it. They'll get in trouble for it. They'll get warnings or whatever for it. And so then people will get mad and they'll go, oh, you censored my chat or whatever. Why did you do this? Why would you censor me and tell me I can't say X, Y, or Z? And it's like, well, because I don't want to get in trouble. And you're going to come over to my channel and say whatever you want, and I'm going to get in trouble and potentially like get my channel, take a hit to my channel because you wanted to say something. And the reality is, like, it's not the person just trying to control free speech. It's the fact that YouTube controls that stuff, and you can get in a lot of trouble for it. So, yeah, man. You can't say Ryan anymore. Yeah, Ryan's a slur. You wouldn't accidentally get banned. You'd have to work pretty hard to get banned. You'd probably just get, like, I'd probably just have somebody, like, one of the mods would delete your chat. And then, you know, so you're saying there's a chance? Oh, jeez. YouTube will shadow ban you for saying wrong thing. It's happened to me, but not for gamer words. That's fair too, man. Yeah. YouTube's wild, man. Does Beardo know how audio works? Probably not. All right, let's go see what Beardo's doing.
Put out the fire! Put out the fire! We got a fire? Well, there's plenty of water downstairs. The mask?
Why does Beardo look so intense, bro? Why does he look like, why is he looking so intense? Oh no, the mast
is going down.
Is he even on his own ship? What ship is he on?
Larboard guns!
He's not even helping.
Bail! We need bailers now, or we will sink.
Is he on Jay's ship? He is on Jay's ship. He's not even helping.
Downstairs.
I have this stupid fucking prompt on the bottom of my screen, and I can't tell if there's
Bro, he wasn't even helping. He was trying to shoot the ship. Hold on, let's go see what his intro was. Yes, this is a conspiracy-friendly channel. Yes, always.
Oh my
Nope,
goodness.
he did not get the lapel mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome into another
Legendary Scrub for a 10 says Butt Pirate Beardo. It's perfect.
Fear. The Beardo video gaming live stream. Tonight we're playing Sea of Thieves.
Bro, look how bad the clipping is on the green screen, bro. Beardo's focused. He's tying a banana into a bow with his bum. Yo, that's wild. Use your words, Beardo. Look at this. Look at the clipping on the edges.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've never played this game. Maybe I have. Maybe just once for a few hours. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're doing Pirate tonight.
All right, well, let's catch up because I hear they're sinking right now.
We're sunk.
They sunk!
We're on fire, sir. There's no way we survive this. Dang! Keep failing. We're sunk.
I'm a
no,
ghost.
we're gonna make it.
I'm on a ghost ship called Ferry of the Damned. How do I go back?
She's sunk. The Daughter's Revenge is sunk. Damn. Ruben Christopher Haynes says, there's no way we survive.
He wasn't bailing for so long, dude. Look at them. He's still trying to shoot their ship.
How do I get rid of this stupid prompt?
We're sinking. I asked for a wellness check.
I'm dead.
Oh, we're done. We're done.
I died.
We're done for.
A tale in two stories. Who's he talking? He's doing his thing again. Look.
Hey, drunk 3PO. An X-Wing. We got a high tea bro science collaboration.
What's YouTube's policies on brandishing swords? That's a good question. I don't know.
In the middle of the ocean. The black sails. Alfred, is this really the best that we had tonight? Fuck. All right, we'll work with it.
Who's he talking to?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Who's he
trickle your
talking
way
to?
on in. Legends. Alfred, this is serious.
Bro, do you see the pose? Hold on, wait a minute. Danky, take this pose. Danky, you gotta do something with this pose. Bro, why, look at this pose.
Alfred, this is seriously the best that we had tonight? This is the best that you can do. I know it was short notice.
I like how he's
Yeah, it was
blaming
short
Alfred
notice.
for this. Like it's somehow
Alright,
somebody
fuck
else's
it. We'll do
fault
it live.
that he's
Fuck it.
playing
See
this
it,
game
thieves.
with somebody
Beardo,
else.
Drunk 3PO, X-Wing, let's do it. Fuck.
Yeah, see, he stops.
The legends in the chat. They're using nuanical terms, Beardo. Starboard is right side. Port equals
Nuanical?
left.
This nigga just said nautical.
Bow equals front. Stern is back.
Nautical.
Elite Neo, you owe me $100.
Yo, he just said nautical. Oh no! Not nautical.
Elite Neo owes me $100. Thanks to Scapo for being the only person to call that out.
Nautical.
Advisors?
I like
I
Kings.
know it's weird. We try not to talk.
Bro, not nautical. Oh my god, bro, no.
Huh?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Dude, nautical, bro. You know port and starboard? Dude, Beardo's Forgotten Brain is the new one. Doesn't Beardo live in Florida? Where's a lot of coast? Yeah, and he lived in California too. He didn't want to say nautical. This is some shit, bro. Low-key, I love Sea of Thieves, but I had to stop playing because my friends play like Beardo. Damn, I've never played. I should say I've never played it. I've never even gotten to the open seas portion of Sea of Thieves. I've always been like at the regular fucking port you start at, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? And then I'm like, oh, I don't want to play this, and I just turn it off. But so yeah, I don't know. It's kind of rough. Imagine Beardo bringing a King James Bible gold, dude. That would be pretty good. Hands down, one of the most ridiculous people on the planet. I love it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't fucking know. All right, I want to check this Wolfman trailer out. We talked about this too. Like I said, I didn't have anything specific I wanted to talk about tonight. But we're just watching shit and stream sniping people because that's always fun. Let's watch the Wolfman teaser. I don't like ants or bugs of any kind, really. Close up of bugs freak me out, bro. Fuck ants, right? We should play, Mike. There's a million other games I'd rather play than Sea of Thieves. I am not good at that fucking game.
It sounded like an animal.
Oh shit.
But I swear to God, it was standing on 2 feet.
Daddy, are we gonna die?
No, it's my job to protect you.
Oh shit.
What's wrong with Daddy?
He got sick.
Please, Dad, you're scaring me!
Blake, stop!
It feels very similar to like the movie that we just got with Kit Harington.
Daddy, is that you?
Huh. It's very similar to that Kit Harington movie where like there's like a monster in the woods or whatever, but I think it's supposed to be like the wife is a monster or something like that. I don't know. Interesting. Praying mantises are cool. They are cool, but they're also like, I don't know, up close, bro. So is this a horror? I'm gonna have to pass it. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be scary, man. The trailer was well made. Yeah, I mean, it was a decent trailer. I don't know anything, I'm sure, but they didn't spoil the movie, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, oh yeah, with bugs. So I like, the thing is, like, I'm not scared of like small bugs or like regular bugs. Anything like bigger than like my fist, we're starting to get into a problem territory, because like over in like some tropical places, they have like those giant centipedes. Them things scare the shit out of me. I've had people tell me about them. They've cracked tile floors before when they try to knock one off a wall, like a wall and shit. You have to hit them with like sticks and fucking brooms and shit to kill them. That stuff scares the shit out of me. I don't like that stuff. I don't fuck with that stuff. Giant bugs scare me. One of the like scariest scenes in a movie that I've ever seen, it made me fucking squirm still, is the scene in King Kong, the movie King Kong with Peter Jackson, where like a bunch of the crew gets eaten by those bugs. Bro, that shit, like even right now, it's giving me fucking like goosebumps all up and down my back. Bro, it scares the fuck out of me, bro. Is this a gross bug movie or a Wolfman movie? It's a Wolfman movie, I think. Mantises are harmless, so they can eat wasps and other pets. Here's the thing, Mustang McCracken. This is the problem. It's not in bug form. The problem is when they can get big enough to actually damage you, because the thing is, like, bugs aren't like, let's say you get trapped in the woods, okay? You get trapped in the fucking forest. Bear finds you. Maybe you scare the bear off. Maybe the bear isn't hungry and doesn't want anything to do with you, and it fucks off and walks away from you. Or something happens and, I don't know, you're freezing to death out in the woods, and then like a fucking bear comes up and it lays next to you in the forest and fucking falls asleep next to you and warms you up or something. Like, there's sometimes stories like that happen with like animals. Okay, animals can be reasoned with. They can be scared off. They can take enough damage to be like, I don't want to fuck around with this stuff. Giant bugs don't give a fuck. Bugs don't give a fuck at all, bro. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a fuck about your logic. They don't give a fuck about conversation or language, any of that shit. All they know is eat, fucking die, okay? And that's all they want to do. And so they see you, if you are smaller than them or of comparable size to them, and they eat other bugs, you are fair game. They're going to fucking eat you. That is what they do. They don't give a fuck. A giant centipede sees your ass, that bitch is eating you, and you can't stop it, okay? They don't fucking care, all right? Like a giant fucking, like a praying mantis, like a human-sized praying mantis, sees your ass walking down the street, and it walks up to you, you know what it's gonna do? Snatch your bitch ass in its arms and eat you. And it's gonna eat you alive. A centipede is not insect. Listen, a centipede is still scary as fuck. A giant centipede, scary as shit, bro. Okay? Not only that, but centipedes specifically are hunters. Okay? They're fucking hunters, bro. They tell you to leave them in your house. If you see them in your house, leave them there, because they kill other bugs and shit, because they fucking hunt other bugs. But guess what? When they're your size, you're one of the other bugs they're hunting, bitch. They're coming after you. They're gonna eat you. That shit scares the fuck out of me. I don't like it. I hit this thing and I scared it away. That bug goes, I don't give a fuck that you hit me. I'm gonna bite you. Okay? That kind of shit freaks me the fuck out. Giant wasp, they go, yo, look at this guy. He's of a comparable size to me. Or maybe I'm slightly big. Like a wasp like this big, that bitch is stinging you. Okay, that bitch is stinging you, and then if it's one of the other shitty wasps, it's laying eggs inside of you, and your bitch ass is gonna fucking die, okay? And yes, I know what a camel spider is. I fucking hate camel spiders. You know why? Because we get a thing here sometimes, specifically in my house. It's happened 4 or 5 times. They're called camel crickets. Camel crickets are very fucking big, okay? They're like this fucking big, okay? And you know what camel crickets do when they get scared? Do you know what their first response is to when they get scared? Is to jump at the motherfucking thing that scared them. They don't run away. They don't freak out and go, oh my God, I don't want to get killed. Let me get away from you. No, they jump directly at the thing that's scaring them, okay? I fucking hate camel crickets, and I've had these motherfuckers in my house on multiple occasions, and I hate those bitches, and I will throw things at these motherfuckers because I know that if I get too close. One time I had a fucking book and I tried to hit one of these fucking camel crickets with it, and you know what that bitch did? It jumped directly at me, and I had to hit that bitch out of the air with a book and then squash it. No, they're not cute. Fuck those things. I'm gonna show you what a motherfucking camel cricket looks like if you didn't already know what a camel cricket looks like. I fucking hate camel crickets. I fucking hate giant bugs. Giant bugs freak me the fuck out. Here's the thing. Do I think a camel cricket's gonna hurt me? No. But is that bitch way too big to be in my motherfucking house? Yes. Okay? I'll pull this shit up right here. These are what fucking camel crickets look like. Okay? They're mostly harmless. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, look how big this motherfucking bug is in somebody's hand, bro. Look at this shit. This man, and that's how big they get. They get big as fuck, and they jump at you when they see your ass, okay? I fucking hate these things. I fucking hate these motherfuckers so bad. I'd rather have a fucking hornet in my house every goddamn day than have a fucking camel cricket show up. I've had these bitches I had one on my bed one time. I had one in my fucking bathtub. I had one next to my fucking toilet one time. Bro, fuck these motherfuckers. I hate camel crickets. Oh, goddamn, do I hate these motherfuckers. Okay? If I had not made myself clear about how much I do not like these bugs, I'm telling you right now, if I had the chance to wipe anything off of God's green earth and I had to choose between mosquitoes and camel crickets, I would choose camel crickets twice. Okay? If I found a genie and he said, hey, what is your wish? You get 3 wishes. I said, I wish that camel crickets were destroyed from this world. And he goes, what's your second wish? I wish that camel crickets were destroyed from this world. He said, you already wished that and I already granted it. I said, I don't care. I want to make motherfucking sure that they're gone. Okay? And with my third wish, I'd wish that no camel crickets had ever existed. Okay? I don't like camel crickets at all. I'd rather deal with mosquito. Okay? I'd rather deal with spiders. I'd rather deal with fucking regular ass crickets, not fucking camel crickets. Hell fucking no. Okay? And the fact that this cocky ass motherfucker decides when it gets scared, it wants to jump directly at the motherfucking thing that scared it, pisses me the fuck off because I'm like, listen, motherfucker, I'm like 1,000 times your size. You don't come jumping at me when I'm trying to kill you and you're in my motherfucking house. You come up in my house, jumping out my ass, scaring the shit out of me when you came up in my house. No, you can fucking die, bro. You know how I killed one of these motherfuckers one time because I knew this bitch was gonna jump at me? I fucking sprayed him with fly spray, okay? You know the little fly bug spray that you have? I just sprayed that bitch. Is it supposed to kill him? No. But if you spray enough of them, they drown in it. And that motherfucking drowned in bug spray. Let me explain to you something. Do you know how much bug spray and how long you have to hold your finger down on that trigger to blast that motherfucker and drown something that big? A very fucking long time. I ran out of fucking bug spray the next time I used it because I blasted that bitch so hard. And I don't give 2 fucks and a half. I would do it a goddamn again, okay? Fuck camel crickets, okay? I don't know. Listen, I may be a Christian, I may love the Lord, but I don't know what the hell he was thinking when he made these camel crickets. He said, yo, let me make something that pisses everybody off, okay? I don't even think Jesus liked camel crickets. I don't think he went, man, what a beautiful creation. I think he went, damn, I don't even know why my dad made these motherfucking things. But you know what? They're here. Okay? Not that I think Jesus said motherfucking. I'm saying it for myself, okay? I'm just saying, I don't think anybody likes camel crickets. I don't even think camel crickets like camel crickets, okay? That's all I got to say about that. That's my camel cricket rant. I'm kind of worked up a little bit because I had to look at one of these things. I don't like them. You are goddamn right, Apollo Monopoly. I do not love all of God's creatures. Fuck camel crickets, bro. Fuck them. I hate them so much. So goddamn much. Okay? If camel crickets were a human being, I'd go to jail. I'd be in jail for the rest of my life, premeditated, in the 1st degree. Insects are crazy as hell, eat each other from the inside out and all kinds of crazy. Exactly. You want to know a really nasty fucking story? Fuck, we're already in this fucking bitch. All right, we're already off the rails. We're already in the deep. One time, I woke up in the morning. I was a young boy. I don't even fucking remember. I think I was like 8 years old or something like that. And I got up in the morning and I was getting ready for school. And I walked out in the living room. And I remember almost stepping on something, and something caught my ass. Something was like, don't stop, don't step down. And I stopped myself, and I was like, why? And I backed up. You know what I fucking saw? This is going to freak the shit out of you, and you are not going to have a good time with this. I saw this giant, big-ass brown worm crawling across the floor. Motherfucker was like this fucking big. He was huge. And you know what was right next to him? A fucking flat mouse. Whatever the fuck this thing was, it grew inside of a mouse and ate the insides and then left the mouse empty, bro. And I almost stepped on this bitch, okay? And you know what? As disgusting as that shit was, I obviously killed that fucking bug, but you know what's disgusting as the mouse worm was that grew inside of this bitch and ate the inside of a mouse? You know what? As gross and nasty as that shit was, and almost being on the bottom of my fucking bare ass foot, I would still rather see a million of those things than see one goddamn camel cricket. Okay? Gross as fuck. I have no idea what the shit that was. I've never seen it again in my life, but this bitch ate the inside of a fucking mouse, and it was fucking terrifying, bro. I was eating until the mouse worm. Well, sorry. Sounds like a leech. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was in my house, and that mouse was dead as fuck and flat as fuck, bro. That bitch grew up, ate the inside of that fucking mouse, and left his ass empty. Okay? I'm gonna send you pictures of camel crickets. You better fucking not. You'll get your ass blocked everywhere. That's what horsehair worms do. They grow inside of insects as a parasite and dig their way out through the head. They're eating all their insides so they can control the host too. Maybe that was a horsehair worm. I don't know. It was some kind of parasite. It was big though, but I've never seen anything like that in my life. Fuck. I'm so glad I caused this. I'm not glad I caused this. Streamer chaotic tonight. The SOT crew and Chrissy with theory, but I'm gonna chill here, listen to Mike recount the thing mouse experience. Bro, it was crazy. It's not a challenge, Atomic Patriot. There's no challenge. You just send me camel crickets and then you'll be blocked. There's no, what else is there? There's no challenge. Worms are not insects? Listen, it's close a goddamn enough. No, I'm not going to look up Jerusalem crickets. Hell no. I don't even like camel crickets, let alone ones that come from Jerusalem. Okay, and if they live in the fucking desert near Jerusalem, they probably look like camel crickets. Use socks? I probably should. Ryan is right, said you eat 8 spiders a year in your sleep. Yeah, but I'm asleep. And you know what they're not? Camel crickets. Turd Ferguson says bugs are aliens and prove they do not come in peace. They do not care. They do not give a fuck. Bugs are ruthless killers. They do not give a fuck, bro. Okay? We have what are called Mormon crickets in Utah. That sounds terrifying. Sid Ray says, do you like butterflies, bees, dragonflies? I like butterflies. I like bumblebees. Bumblebees are rad. And I do like dragonflies. Where I used to live in the same house that I found the gross mouse worm. Where I lived it wasn't really, really close. It was probably like 300 or 400 yards away from like a swamp. Like there was like a big hill that we lived on top of this big hill. And at the bottom of the hill, there was a swamp. We lived on a dirt road. And because we were so close to the swamp, we used to get dragonflies all the time. And dragonflies were really fucking cool. They used to fly around all the time, come out in the yard and stuff. I thought they were the coolest things as a kid. We also used to get fireflies because we lived out in the country. And yeah, they would like show up in like mass. We'd get like a bunch of fireflies back in the day. And we had all kinds of cool bugs. There were like cool bugs. There are bugs that I don't like hate, but some bugs. And the biggest thing is with specific bugs, Camel Cricket for 199 says, block me and I'm coming for you, Mike. That's some bullshit. That's the bullshit. I don't like that.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Bumblebees are actually one of the more dangerous species if you disturb their nest because their stinger isn't barbed, so they can sting like a wasp. I did not know that. I always thought that bumblebees were the same ones that if they sting you, they also die. I know honeybees are. I've actually never even seen a bumblebee nest. I have no idea what they fucking look like. But yeah, I've laid on top, I've crawled on top of a honeybee nest. One time me and my buddy were like crawling in this ditch. We were like trying to hide from a car because we were like playing a prank on somebody or something. We were crawling on this ditch, and I remember my buddy was like, yo, what is that? And I looked back and you could see like the swirl, and we were like, bees or whatever, and we took off running, and one of them stung me in my leg. I remember that shit. Honeybees are not too bad though. Like, I don't like getting stung by them, obviously, but hornets are the fucking worst too. I like dragons, but not flies. But I'm not open to discussing the possibility of liking a fusion of the two. I respect that, J Darklighter. I respect that a lot, actually. Wettas are worse as the size of your hand and can remove a finger if they bite you. What the fuck is a wetta? No, fuck that, bro. What's up, Keenan? Welcome in. Crabs are perfected insects. Thing is, I'd rather deal with crabs. Except for like fucking undersea crabs, those big ass fucking crabs that like have legs like the size of humans and shit. Nah, fuck that. And I know about coconut crabs because I've heard that they actually eat dogs and stuff sometimes. That people have they've come up missing like people's pets and stuff because they'll eat just about anything they can get their hands on. So fuck all, not you bees, arthropods. I respect that. Keenan for 2. Yeah. Dobson flies are the creepiest. No. You have stink bugs in Michigan? Yeah, we got stink bugs in the house all the time. I don't give a fuck about stink bugs either. I don't like them, but yeah. Bumblebee nests are underground, so you won't see until you're being chased by 50. Really? I've never seen a bumblebee nest. I've never run into a bumblebee nest either. I've run into hornet nests underground. I've run into honeybee nests, but I've never run into bumblebee nests. So bumblebee nests are in the ground. Okay. I woke up with a female black widow less than 1 foot away from my face. That's scary shit. Bees are cool, man. Bumblebees are just fat, lazy little dudes just chilling. Hornets can fuck all the way off. That's true. The other thing, too, is a lot of people don't know this. Honeybees specifically, they're European. They are an invasive species, okay? And the problem that's happened in America is that honeybees have been overbred. And they build so many of these honeybee nests that they become an invasive species. And they actually damage the ecosystem of other bees in America. And that's actually part of the reason that they're dying off is because this is not... Well, part of it is the pesticides for sure, and that's why they don't want to talk about. But part of it is the pesticides. Part of it is the climate. They're not designed to live in this kind of climate, and so the climate does affect them pretty badly. So, bees are mostly pretty docile as long as you don't mess with their hives. They know if they sting, they will die. Yeah, I don't mind bees as much. I don't fucking like hornets and shit. Fuck hornets, dude. That was spider in the name, basically an insect. Interesting. Coconut crabs are huge. Yeah, they're very big. The only time I got stung by a bee was at a pool. Damn thing knocked to the ground by someone's splash. I actually stepped on it walking alongside the pool. Yikes. I've been stung by... So, in cutting, like, wood and stuff, like doing lumberjacking and stuff, and, like, cutting firewood and stuff, I've run into a lot of or honeybee nests and stuff. Not honeybee, hornet nests. Hornet nests I run into probably more than any other nest. And it's funny because what happens is, like, one time I remember I was cutting with my chainsaw and I saw, like, you know, obviously you got sawdust flying everywhere. And I noticed at the corner of my eye, the sawdust was doing this. And I was like, that seems too much like a pattern for that to be fucking sawdust. And I look over and sure enough, it was a fucking hornet nest. Another time I was delivering wood to a guy and I was dropping it off at his house and I was throwing wood into his wood pile and there was a hornet nest in the wood pile. And before I could jump in my truck to drive away from the pile, one of them stung me on the top of my head. That fucking hurt. That was before I had my afro too, so now it would just get stuck in my hair, but before then it actually got my hairs. Stink bugs freak me out. See, that doesn't bother me. I think the only crab that's actually going to go at you is a blue crab if you poke it. Interesting. Bumblebees actually nest in old mouse dens a lot. They use the mouse fur to hibernate. Interesting. I don't like ladybugs at all because over here in Michigan, now they're a lot better than they used to be. I don't know what happened, but over here in Michigan, there was a problem. We had an aphid infestation and they were eating farmers' crops, okay? And so what happened over here is that they brought in a Japanese ladybug, and it wasn't, I don't remember what the fuck it was called, but they breed in like ridiculous patterns, And the problem was we had ladybugs here in Michigan too, but these Japanese beetles, let me see here if I can find this. They brought these Japanese beetles over to combat the aphid infestation, and they, let me see if I can find where it was. They took over, and so for a while in Michigan, this was happening a lot when I was growing up. It's less now, but they, yeah, the multicolored Asian lady beetle, they took over, and they were so fucking aggressive that they would like live in places in clumps. So like you look at the side of a house, there'd be like a giant clump of these fucking Asian lady beetles, and they weren't like ladybugs, but they were there to combat the aphid infestation, and they were everywhere for a long time, and it caused a huge fucking mess for Michigan's like ecosystem for a while. But that was back in the day. I think they've combated that problem since, but there might even still be having trouble with them in some places. But at least where I'm at, we don't see nearly as many as we used to of the Japanese lady beetles, but they were everywhere, bro. And they were all over everything. And I'm sure Miss Rough Night and Rough Night remember that. But yeah, they were nuts, dude. I hate snakes. I don't mind snakes. We don't have a lot of poisonous snakes here. We have Michigan rattlers, but I've never seen one, and they're extremely rare. I don't even think we have them on our side of the state. So my homeland of New Zealand, there's a cave I went to a couple times as a kid, and it's full of wettas, and the dare to see how far you can walk in. What is a wetta? I don't want to look this up if it's a bug, dude. No. Nope, I'm done. I don't like that. Fuck New Zealand. I'm never going there. I don't care how many fucking Lord of the Rings movies they made. I'm not going there. Fuck wettas. Those are just as bad as camel crickets. They're basically just giant-headed camel crickets. Fuck wettas. I would never walk. I don't give a fuck if you paid me $1 million. I wouldn't walk into a fucking cave with no fucking wettas. I'd tell you no. I'd shit my pants and cry. Mike, so you don't like camel spiders or crickets. How do you feel about camels? Camels are cool. I ate camel jerky one time. It was not very good. The botfly lay their egg on mosquitoes. When the mosquitoes land on humans, the egg get in the human skin and the larva burn of the skin. That's gross. I hate botflies though. I'm gonna talk about yellow jackets more than anything. Yeah, same here. Hey, what are you doing? Just lumberjacking. That's wild. Until I turned 10, the only place I ever was stung was my eyes. That getting stung in the eye would be the worst, dude. That's crazy. When you're dropping off wood, eh? I see burrower beetles all the time. Look those witches up over an inch long. No! I don't want to look those up. What's up, Lost Brave fan? First time I got stung was in the throat when I was like 8. Ouch, bro. I've been stung like here before, like on the side of my face. Never in the eye directly. I've been stung on my arm. I've been stung on my leg. I've been stung on the top of my head as well. So, yeah. Hornets and wasps are little assholes. They're almost entirely useless to their ecosystem. They're barely pollinators, like people claim. Yeah, I cannot stand hornets or wasps. It's funny that the Asian ladybugs come in greater numbers, right? Alberto Rodriguez says, Mike, calm down. No, you fucking calm down. You just missed an epic rant, Albert Rodriguez. It was wild, bro. How do we go from werewolves to bugs? I have no clue. Spruce beetles are also disgusting. They're notorious for landing on people. I don't know if I've ever seen a spruce beetle. The other thing is, too, over here we have, like, there's a moth that's an invasive species that we have over here. And they started they lay their eggs on trees and they burrow into trees. I don't remember what they're called. They kill ash trees specifically, but they've killed a lot of other trees. And yeah, they're really bad. They fucked up the economy over here really bad, or like the tree economy for a long time. Basically, if you had that kind of, if you ever saw a tree that had been killed by one of those things, they have like they regulated where trees could go from those certain areas because they didn't want it to spread throughout Michigan. So Epic Mike, fuck New Zealand. Yeah, now they are. Wettas are generally harmless though, aren't they? They don't look harmless, so they're not. I don't give a fuck. Neither camel crickets are supposed to be harmless. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I hate them. They're gross. They're gross. Okay? Fuck camel spiders too. Okay? We have a workshop named after them. What a workshop? Well, they need to change their name. You couldn't pay me to go on Fear Factor. Yeah, because I always do some shit with bugs, bro. I always do some nasty shit with bugs. Mike, will you be at SpaceCon or Josiah? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to be at SpaceCon. I was going to try to make it work and see if I can figure out a way to, but it's just not in the cards right now. So I just got too much shit going on at home. And the Emerald Ash Boar. Thank you, Justin Hughes. Trying to figure out the logistics of that. When also I'm be going to MegaCon in February, and then also trying to figure out the logistics of going to like maybe Las Vegas as well. It's just too much, man. So I can only apologize for my leading humor tonight, but I'm tired. I've been trying to install AI into my Skyrim all day. Hey, you're all good, dude. Interesting. What are you trying to do with the AI in Skyrim? Hornet's more aggressive than Wasp. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I always got them confused. So we used to have a black-bodied wasp that was like an actual wasp. But then we also have hornets. But the thing is, I always thought that hornets and wasps were the same thing, and I realized they're not. So there's like yellow jacket wasps, and then there's also these other like black wasps. Where I lived, one place I lived, we used to only get these exclusive like black or brown bodied wasps that would build nests on the house and stuff like that all the time. And where I live now, it's almost exclusively yellow jackets. And I haven't done it this year. Fortunately, it worked, and I haven't really had much trouble with them. But last year, and what I used to do every year, I had to go around the entire awning of the house, and I would spray it with the bee spray to kill it, and spray the whole edge of the house with it, because they would try to get up in the awnings, or they'd try to find old nests and build next to old nests and stuff. Hated them. So yeah, man. I fucking hate horseflies, Severian. And we have horseflies here. They chase you around. They fucking get all up in your fucking face. Same with deer flies. I hate them bitches too, man. So the only thing worse than the camel cricket is the Sydney Sweeney Euphoria compilation. Definitely don't do that. I can't look that up on stream with Scapo. That's funny though. Mike is a camelist. That's wild. Ryan is right. Says Jay has more watchers right now. Well, of course they're gonna have more watchers than me. Please, I'm fucking nobody, dude. I very much appreciate whoever else is here watching and hanging out with me. Appreciate the hell out of it. I don't normally check numbers during streams anyways, because it doesn't matter if there's... Dude, when I started out on Twitch, I had like 10 people watching me, and I was excited and happy that 10 people were watching me. You know, eventually got up to like 30, sometimes 40 people, sometimes 50 people watching. And that was like a huge deal to me, and that meant the world to me. Same with Kick and stuff. I just don't really, like, numbers don't really mean that much to me. It's more about like how much you guys are enjoying the stream and interacting. Holy shit, we have 96 people watching. That's wild. Well, thank you guys for being here. I don't even expect those numbers. I usually assume there's probably like 30 people watching. What matters to me is that you guys are engaging in conversation, or that you're enjoying the streams, whatever it is I'm doing. That is more important to me. Engagement in conversation and stuff like that is more important to me than just trying to get numbers, because I think sometimes you run into people that have really big numbers, but nobody's like talking or chilling or having conversation with stuff. So yeah. Mike will be at 10K soon. Well, that'll be really cool, man. I appreciate that. So once you get over 200 people, doesn't feel personal anymore for me. I mean, you know, I would always try to keep it in perspective, and there are people that I'll always like remember from streams whose names and stuff I do see, but it would be tough to keep track of all of those people and have conversations with all of them and stuff, which is why like super chats become important. You know, obviously it's a natural part of it is like, you know, super chatting so that your messages can get seen and stuff like that, because it's like you try to keep up with the chat, but the thing is you'll always notice super chat because they're highlighted in conversation. So Mike is thankful insects don't have lungs. I am very thankful for that. So you need a foil? You need Ben? No. I have thought about it. I do want to do a panel show at some point. Some kind of show where you just hang out and talk about shit, shoot the shit, pick rather random topics to talk about and stuff like that. I really want to do some streams with Savvy. Madam Savvy's awesome. I like her a lot. We're pretty compatible. We may play like Pal World or some shit like that at some point, but yeah. Yeah. That's why I like you guys. You've all had real jobs and are down to earth. Yeah, man, I'm blessed to be able to do this stuff, man. I'm very blessed to be able to do this stuff. So, the bug rant has kept me thoroughly entertained at work. I'm very glad. I wish tabletop was stream on Rumble again. I will mention that to Erudai. See why we're not streaming on Rumble. So I'd pay you even if you couldn't see it, Mike. Well, I appreciate that, Apollo Monopoly. That's very sweet of you. So, and guys, I am going to wrap it up here. We're just getting to the 2-hour mark. That's usually about when we call it for these streams. I also, like I said, I'm on parent duty tonight. I want to make sure that my I get, you know, my attention over to the little angel, and so Lady Epic can get some sleep. So guys, I do appreciate you. Yeah, it's been 2 hours, man. It's kind of wild. It's been going by fast. So once again, guys, I appreciate the hell out of you. Please make sure to like the stream, and afterwards, if you stick around for a little bit, leave a comment. I always appreciate that. That means a lot. So yeah, man, thank you. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys all have a good night. Go check out somebody else's stream. Raid Kick somewhere. Yeah, I'll go raid somebody on Kick. Let me see who's on. Kick people, I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I think we're gonna raid. We got American Ninja. We got Benology. Well, let's go raid Benology. We got 18 viewers over on Kick. I appreciate the hell out of you guys over on Kick. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you can always send subscribers over on Kick. Channel memberships over on Kick. Go show Ben some love. Appreciate the hell out of you guys, and I'll talk to you all soon over on Kick. All right, Kick people are out. Thank you so much. YouTube guys, I appreciate the hell out of you. We'll be streaming again tomorrow. Thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I don't know how to raid on YouTube, so go watch somebody else on YouTube. Go look up somebody else. It should be a good time no matter where you go. So thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you all later. See ya. Fuck camel crickets. Fuck them.